Now we want to get into that conversation with Kuria Waithaka, who is the head of corporate affairs and legal here at the Nairobi Securities Exchange, just to walk us through really what happens at the exchange. Thank you for making time.
Thank you very much, Abby, and welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome to the exchange.
All right.
Yes.
Of course, a lot of Kenyans trying to understand what goes on at the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Let's start off from there.
Okay. Yes, thanks, Abby. So the exchange is really a platform. It's a trading platform which is offered for the trading of securities, which include equities and debt instruments like fixed income,
All right.
and also other kinds of securities. So what we have is we provide a market infrastructure, basically a trading platform.
All right.
And that's where we are, in a sense, a marketplace. Yes, yeah, for securities.
So it's like an online marketplace.
In a sense, yes.
All
We call
right,
it online and automated, yes.
Of course, where we are standing right now is the trading floor where all the magic happens. And perhaps, Mr. Waithaka, just walk us through what is behind us. And really, is this real time or how does it work really?
Yeah, thanks, Abby. You'll note, actually, we call this our trading board or market board or ticker, depending on which environment you're in. And what we have here is, this is actually real time, as you can see. From the time. This is actually real time happening now.
All
this
right.
is the market as it is happening right now. What we have is that the various securities are all listed on the extreme, on that extreme side, on the left side.
Yeah.
All are listed companies and the securities which are trading. And as the trade is going on in terms of the buy and sell side, that is being it's been indicated on the screen.
All right.
So this is real-time trading, and you can see how your shares
All right.
are performing as you go along and as the trades are taking place.
Wait a minute. Now, of course, many Kenyans want to know what is a share, when you say bid price, and why should someone be interested in buying shares in the first place? If you can define what's a share and why should we have an interest in shares really?
Yeah. Thanks. A share is, in essence, it's a part of a company. You know, it's in essence a stock that's held in a company. And as companies perform, as they go about their operations and their business, especially those, we're talking about profit-making companies, this in essence is a way for one to share in their profits.
All right.
And how you do that is by investing in that company through, by purchasing their shares. And as the share price, especially hopefully it goes up,
yeah.
you make money in the difference between the price that you bought it at
All right.
and the price that you would sell it at.
Interesting.
Again, there's issues of, you can do it short term and you can also do it long term. And we encourage more of long-term investing. So as opposed to buy today, sell tomorrow,
All right.
it's, maybe sometimes you need to watch the market and buy and maybe hold for a while and then see when's the best time to offload.
So take an example. I'm out there. I want to buy a share. What's the procedure? And should I be having a trader to help?
Now, how it works is that the infrastructure as it is and the framework is that one needs to go through what we call the trading participants. So those are otherwise known as brokers, what is commonly known as stockbrokers.
Yeah.
You need to go to them and open what's known as a CDS account, Central Depository Settlement Account,
All right.
with them, which you give certain details and they'll do what we call the know your client or know your customer, all that kind of information. And then once you have opened the CDS account, you then place orders with them to buy. And when you're ready to sell, you've already purchased and you want to sell, you then also place orders for them to sell, and then they're the ones who will undertake the actual transaction. All the trading participants have systems that are connected to our system as well, because we provide an automated trading platform. So
right.
the systems are linked and they talk to each other. So when you go to your broker and tell him, place an order to buy X number of shares in this company, they place that order if the shares are then available and
All
place
right.
it, and then this is the kind of activity that you see them moving here. Not this cumulative, of course. Yes.
So, of course, there's also the listed companies at the exchange, which right now stands at about 30, if I'm not wrong.
We actually have 65 listed companies.
Oh, sorry,
yes.
65.
And there's also what we call a real estate investment trust as well.
All right.
Yes.
So looking at the listed companies that are trading at the exchange, how often can someone engage in buying a share? What's the minimum you can buy? What's the maximum?
You can purchase anytime. Again, the market is open on weekdays between 9 and 3 p.m. So that's the time when trading happens. Of course, orders can be placed beforehand, but the traders at the end of the day, that's when the market is available for them to make the purchases. In terms of minimum shares, we look at 100 for one to be able to trade. In terms of maximum, well, it's It's a buyer's market. It depends on your appetite and also, of course, the kind of capital that you have
All right.
available to invest.
I'd like you to just hold your thoughts for a while. We want to listen in on what Kenyans think about what happens at the stock exchange and what are some of the big jargons that are used here. For example, market capitalization, NSE 20 share index. Let's listen in on what